What is up, guys? I'm Brett H to FIFA, and today I'm bringing you my first ever squad review on the web app, or whatever you want to call it, as like a screen share thing. Thanks to the person, Willie FC as the thing's called. He did actually send it in to GCI Messi, which will be in the description as well. So will his YouTube, the one that sent it in. So I'm obviously grateful that you actually done that for me. This is my first ever time kind of doing one, and I don't really know how to do it. So I'm just going to kind of go through it. It's a nice little hybrid. Yeah, it's a nice little hybrid. 3 different countries, which is quite good. I do like using hybrids, and I like making them as well. Obviously, with 99 chemistry and 3.5-star rated team, 71 overall, and he's got a nice bench as well. So, first person is Forster, with diving of 74, handling of 75, reflexes of 80. He seems quite a good goalkeeper with position of 77. Obviously, I don't really like using silver goalkeepers, as they do seem to mess up quite a bit for me. But it depends on like how they kind of like to use the players, really. It did cost him 98,000 coins, which is quite a bit in my opinion for a silver goalkeeper. But then I think everyone has a different opinion on the goalkeepers. Next is Wallace, 87 pace, and we have 76 defending and 77 heading. The only thing that really worries me with him is his shooting. I like to kind of overlap the wingers and kind of shoot with my left and right backs, and as you can see, 34 shooting is very bad for him. He did only cost 4 grand, but then again, I still don't really rate him. Next is Mulgrew, 77 pace, 79 shooting, passing of 82, defending of 83, and heading of 76. Now that is a person that I would definitely get. He's got shooting, he's got passing, he's got pace, and he's got defending, and even heading. He is really expensive. 120 grand. But then when you're talking about them kind of stats there, that is absolute unbelievable in my opinion. Next is Manuel, 80 pace, 78 defending, heading of 81. Not the best, but I still rate him on this game. 20 grand. There's mostly better defenders in my opinion. Depending on if you want to go to gold, there is kind of like David Luiz. Maybe wouldn't link up with these lot though, but yeah, I still don't mind him. Next is Louis Marat, 83 pace, shooting a 71, passing a 75, dribbling a 79, and kind of defending a 76 and heading a 57 is bad, especially for a right back. He costs 3.5 grand. I would be kind of expecting him to have better kind of defending stats, but he doesn't, so that is kind of annoying. Next we have Leo Gargo. He's got some decent stats there, 67 pace, maybe not so. The passing of, no, damn, come on bro. Right, the shooting of 77, the passing of 76, defending of 73. His shooting isn't that bad. I think he's mostly got one of the worst shooting apart from obviously Bannan, but hey, I prefer Bannan by far. He only costs 3.9 grand, which isn't that bad in my opinion. Next is Marcos Ashenchow. He's a decent player on this game, more of a centre defensive mid. He's got decent stats, 77 shooting, passing of 81, defending of 71. So he's quite good at kind of defending. His pace isn't that good, so you wouldn't really want to be like kind of overlapping players with him. 2,500 he costs. Next is Bannan, Barry Bannan from Aston Villa. He's a silver. A very, very good player indeed. A 73, 80 pace, 72 shooting, which is definitely underrated because he seems to score so many crackers. 80 passing, dribbling 76, and that is kind of it with him. He costs 13 grand. He's been going up to around 20 to around, I think, 9. So it's kind of like different prices, different regions, different formation, different stuff really. And obviously, as you can see, they're all in 9 kind of chemistry with 4-3-2-1 formation. Next, we have Scott Sinclair, the Swansea English person. He has been alright this season. 92 pace, not the best at shooting, dribbling of 82, 66 shooting is not that good. I do like to kind of run down the wing and cut inside and shoot, and with him I don't think you can. 70 grand is a bit extraordinary. Like with him, I wouldn't really want to buy him for that amount of coins. Next is Leonardo, 88 pace, 84 dribbling, and 70 shooting. He doesn't actually cost that much. He only costs 6.6k, which is quite cheap for him. I was thinking with his kind of stats and like Scott Sinclair's, I'd be thinking they would actually be quite close together really. As you can see there, compared to each other, the only thing that really beats him is kind of the pace, and his shooting, Leonardo, is by far better, so I'd rather definitely have him. The last player on this team is Jerome from Stoke. He costs I don't know actually how much he costs because he didn't actually buy him. Pace of 92, shooting of 71, and heading of 79. In my opinion, I don't think he's really worth buying. He didn't really seem that fast with me. I don't know whether that was because the team I was going against or something like that, but his shooting didn't look that good either compared to, say, people like Bannan, who has a monstrous shot. So yeah, that's a bit annoying, but hey. The person I really wanted to show you is man of the match Lavezzi, 400,000 coins, which is unbelievable. 34 goals, 20 games, and his stats, yeah, they're quite good. 94 pace, 86 shooting, 83 passing, dribbling 96. For a 400,000 coin player, I'd rather have different players than him. Really, there's by far better left wingers than him. But then I think it's kind of depending on the kind of like style that you play and stuff. Yeah, really, yeah, that's it. Obviously you've got some other people, but I'm not going to go over them. But if you like this first ever one from me, guys, please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Please comment what you think as well. And if you really want me to do one of your team, please send it to my Twitter, which is, I think it's BrettMCFC. I don't know, or Brett HD FIFA, one of them. I'll leave my Twitter in the link below as well. So press that subscribe button, press the follow button as well. And if we get this video to 50 likes, I'll be very, very happy. I know it's my first ever one, so yeah. Peace out, guys. In a bit.